Without further ado, Mr. Tim Springer, or Coach Tim Springer.
Make sure this thing's working here. I hate these things, but they say I have to wear them. So I feel my voice should be loud enough to go everywhere, and I guess that's rule number one. Make sure your voice is a basketball voice. Everybody has a basketball voice, okay? My name is Tim Springer. I appreciate you guys coming out. This is really something that is going to be very beneficial to you, I believe. Regardless of whether it's my part, the next part, you get something out of it. What I'd like to do first and foremost, get some pen and paper. Get pen and paper, take notes. Don't think you're gonna remember all this. I don't care how much you played, how much you coached. A lot of information overload. And it's not because I have some special secrets for you, but you wanna have this stuff, you wanna refer to it, all right? Before I talk about myself, I wanna talk about you. I really have a lot of respect for you, okay? I think it's really cool what I do, that I get to do this for a profession, but the fact that you guys work 9 to 5, doing whatever you do, and you're willing to volunteer your time on the weekends or the weekdays to give to these kids and not ask for a penny is something very respectable. And you know, on top of that, you started off, especially with my younger ones here, that are coaching the younger ones. You're passing them on until they come to me where they want to be that serious basketball player and go to whatever level. So I really have a lot of respect for you. As far as myself, I'm originally from New York. I played 2 years at junior college in New York. I was miseducated in thinking that you could come down here and just walk onto a school like UTSA or Incarnate Word and get a scholarship. It doesn't work that way. Unless you are like, you know, LeBron caliber. So, anyways, at the same time, I found coaching. I've been coaching for about 6 to 7 years. I coached at Home Court America. Anyone know Home Court America? Okay. One person. Wow. Okay. 2. Okay. I'm getting there. All right, Home Court America, great place. It used to have 2.5 NBA-sized courts, camps, clinics, everything. I ended up being the head coach there. I ended up training coaches there. Ran camps with over 150 kids at a time, which is like 7 weeks straight. It's a lot of fun. Anyways, they closed down. I went to the National Guard, went to basic training. I'm an infantryman in the National Guard. Came home, started Spartan Basketball, which is strictly a skill development program. I believe in skill development more than anything, okay? I'm not saying game experience is wrong, and you need games, obviously, but especially in America, we've begun to neglect skills, and that's the problem. That's why, until they got things right this year, we got our butts kicked over there in the international games, okay? Skills is where it's at. What I'm gonna show you is drills and things that I believe you should be doing as far as in your game, in your practices, and you're really gonna build your team. Okay, and the thing I want you to think about is this, and I used to be the same way. So many coaches used to come to me and say, oh, coach, I got the offense. I've got Phil Jackson's triangle. I've got Bill Self's dribble. I got all this. And then I watch it, and he's like, coach, we're not scoring though. Yeah, because your kids have no skills, don't know how to dribble, don't know how to square up to the basket, don't know how to read the defense, don't know how to drive to the basket. Your offense doesn't mean anything if your kids don't have the skills to execute within it. So your number one priority has to be skills. And 2, here's the thing. You throw in this phenomenal offense or this phenomenal system, guess what? Next year when they play for a new coach, they've already forgot it. They probably forgot it 2 weeks after the season, to be honest with you. But those skills are gonna stay with them forever. Forever. And those skills are gonna make them successful in the next man's system, in the next man's system, or lady's system, whatever, the next coach's system. So skills are what's important. Perfect example. I coach varsity girls here. We practice for 2 to 2.5 hours a day. 85% of that time is based upon skills. Sometimes it's very isolated skills like I'm gonna show you here. Sometimes it's skills within our system. We run a high pick and roll for one of our offenses, so maybe we just high pick and roll to death for 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. So I'm gonna try to show you all of that. What I need to know from you is this. Who's played before? Good. Who's played high school? College, keep them up. Any pros? Good, me neither. We're all in the same boat, it's all right. You know, looking around, oh man, someone didn't throw. It's all right. Who's coached before? Middle school? Or middle school level, it doesn't have to be in a school. High school? Anyone coach college? Okay, me neither, we're good, all right? Worked with some college players, okay? By the way, I have worked with players from UTSA, players that have played in Germany, Italy, Nigeria, and I've also done some things with the Silver Stars as well. All right, I don't say that to brag, but just kind of show you. The thing I want you to see today is things that I've seen with the Silver Stars. I'm gonna show you things I've seen with the Silver Stars that I think you can do with the 5-year-old. Skills are universal. It's just a matter of how advanced you make the drill. All right, and you gotta remember that Coach K teaches the same things to his team that he does to little bitty kids that he has at camp every summer. Okay, so skills are very universal. We're gonna go through them, we're gonna fly through them. I got a bunch of demonstrators. All these players have worked with me before. Great players. If they make a mistake, don't beat them up. They're doing their best. I think they're a little nervous having all you guys watch them, but they'll do fine. All right, let's start with this. Let's start with getting open, okay? Give me one top of the key, Jack, go top of the key. You two go wing, no ball. You two go wing, no ball. Okay? Here's the other thing. What do you got? 1 practice per week for an hour? Here's your best friend, your plan. Don't go into practice without something written down. To be honest with you, you're gonna waste your time. You're gonna waste so much time figuring out what you should do next, or thinking about how should you go to this. Structure your time. Your water break should be structured. I mean, don't water break, come back when you're ready. I mean like this. Here's one thing we do. Okay, Mark, you're gonna go get water, but until you come back, Dre, you're in push-up position, go. I think he's gonna hurry now, right? All right, come back, Mark, come back, Mark. The arms are getting wobbly. And then vice versa, Mark comes back, okay, Mark, do something, make it fun, give them a reason to hustle. Give them a reason to hustle everywhere you go, have a plan. Don't just have a plan for the day, have a plan for the season. How are you gonna articulate these skills and progress these skills? If you're just trying to figure out week by week, you're not doing these kids justice. They might get a little better. Have a plan for the whole season, all right? Now, back to what we're talking about, getting open. Getting open, we all know what, the V-cut, right? Okay, the V-cut's great. What ages are we coaching, by the way? Who's 5th grade and below? Okay, yeah. Who's middle school? Okay, in high school? All right, cool. What do you notice kids do on a V-cut, young kid with a V-cut? He runs down and he runs back the same speed. He doesn't get open, does he? Younger kids don't have that developed motor skills besides ones who are just naturally athletic to shift gears, stop, explode, and go. Okay? So we don't really believe in that V-cut. And 2, he comes down here, Mark stays in front, and now he doesn't understand the fade. He doesn't understand how to fade, and if they're young, they don't know how to get this pass over the top for the fade. So what we do instead is, let me be you for a second, Trey, is we teach them to go right into him. So Mark's in here in good denial. We'll talk about denial in a second. I'm gonna walk right between his feet. I want contact. We attack the feet. We put 1 foot into his foot. Now he's on his heels. You're not aggressive, you're not athletic on your heels, okay? So now he's here. Mark's got this up, so we attack the top shoulder. So now that I've got my foot here, I step through and I go here. I show my hands, so I'm not fouling, and now I have a seal. If they really wanted to, Jackie could pass me the ball here, I can drive, but what we teach is to separate. So I come in, I step here, get him on his heels, step through, pop out, and now we're going here, okay? Now I know in the NBA, we see guys catch the ball, and they're automatically turned right to here. I don't like that for younger kids, and here's why. Because they forget about security of their ball. And this ball is all over the place like it's for free or something, or it's okay to give it to the defense, okay? So we teach them, after we make this move here, we're gonna square it to the passer, get the ball on our hip, and put our chin on our shoulder. This is good terminology. I would use this with the kids. It works very well. Ball's on my hip, chin's on my shoulder. Now I can square up and do what I'm gonna do, okay? There's a lot of different triple threat moves, obviously, combinations, jab, cross, shot fake, whatever you wanna use. We try to keep it simple for the young ones. We just sweep, we fake the sweep, and then we shot fake, okay? The sweep, we're really strong believers in, for one, is this. How many times have you seen a good 4th grader make a perfect closeout every single time? It's okay, you guys can answer like that. I like responsiveness here, all right? My players are probably laughing, trying to man, coach gonna get on them. They better start talking, okay? They don't. So if he's not in a good stance, do I even have to get him out of his stance? The whole purpose of triple threat is for me to get him out of his stance so I can attack. If he's already out of his stance, there's nothing to get him out of. Go, okay? Now, so we teach that. We teach him, hey, if he comes at you in a wrong closeout 4 times, guess what you do 4 times? You go sweep, and eventually that coach is gonna say, hey, Billy, you better stop it, all right? So now the kid's like, oh, okay, my kid didn't stop this guy. He's so fast. So he's all worried about this sweep. I want you to jump hard. And now all of a sudden I fake into the sweep with a jab. He's jumping over to Oklahoma. I'm going down the middle and it's LeBron time. Well, maybe not for your kids, but you get the point, right? Okay? So the sweep to fake the sweep. If that doesn't work, that's fine. I hit my jab, he's go for it. I'm giving him a shot fake. One of the best things to do as far as combinations is either hit a jab or a cross and shot fake. All right, so here's the drill we like to use. He's gonna work, our defense is gonna work just to deny, so they have to work to get open. If they don't work to get open, they're not gonna understand how to get open, okay? And then what we'll do is I'll show you how to build triple threat work and footwork in a minute here. So, Dre walks into it, we're gonna go slow, he separates, good, separate out, separate Dre, pass, and he's just gonna sweep through. At this point, when the ball's caught, defense becomes what we call dummy defense. Explain to the kids, because some kids gonna go home and say, man, coach called me a dummy tonight, all right? Explain dummy defense means you just stand there, okay? And then he sweeps through, he goes to the basket, okay? We'll probably have 2 balls, get another ball up the brick. Ball, Jackie. And now Victoria's going. Victoria's walking in, she's separating, good, separating, and then dummy defense, sweep through, go through your moves. I like this. This works all the time, okay? Sometimes what we'll do, so they really get used to, won't do that again. So they get used to contact, we'll put the coach here. I wouldn't do this with the young kids, but I'd probably maybe middle schoolers. They come in, we're giving them a little contact. So they really haven't learned to fight and be a little physical, and now they're coming through and we're hitting them, okay? For young kids, you can use a pillow or whatever. Don't beat these kids, all right? I mean, I know you got liability insurance and all that, and maybe you're mad at your boss, he was a jerk to you today, but don't beat your kids, all right? All right, now, what we might do after that is after they got the concept down, we'll play it live. We'll play it live. So Dre goes in, separates, catch, and it's one-on-one. I mean, if you like getting scored on, that's on you. You understand what I'm saying? So we go live, that's the progression, okay? Do this. Take those 3, give me 3 people. Let's see, who's done this before? Tori, you've done it. Mallory, you've done it. Dre, you've done the chair series, right? Pound and jab. Okay, you 3 get a chair and a ball, line them up right here. This is how we build it up. Let me talk about it while they're getting that set up. I like chairs. Now, I don't know if you're gonna have chairs in your gym. I don't know if you're allowed to be able to put chairs on your gym. I kind of go with that ask for forgiveness before asking for permission theory on this. And I just make sure the kids don't drag and slam them on the court. Right here facing these guys, front and center. There we go. All right, you're right here. Just line, look, guys, just line up right here. Line up right here. I like the chair because now it simulates feet. These legs simulate feet. And as an offensive player, we want to attack feet, okay? I like ones with arm rests. They don't have to, but I like them because it kind of simulates a defender's hips. And I'll talk about why we use hips in a minute, shoulder to hip in a second here. But basically what we do is this. We get them in front, and we can get everybody lined up at one time. If that doesn't work, get a cone. I think the cone works the same. I was thinking about this morning, like, hey, what if these coaches don't have chairs? I think you can still go to the cone. The key is you want to get them to get their butt down and balance. So every time we say tap, what happens is they hit the chair, they drop their butt to the level of the seat of the chair. Now we're in. This is going to be your biggest challenge, triple threat. This is going to be your biggest challenge is to get their butts down and back straight and in a stance, and what we call an athletic stance. I mean, that looks like the quarterback hiking, right? That looks like everything I know. That looks almost like Tiger, oh, we can't say Tiger Woods, right? I mean, golf player, sorry, I don't want to get sued now, right? All right, so we're here. Now, from there we can use our moves. Now, when we fake, it's ball, body, and eyes. Because a good defender should watch what? Stomach, right? One coach knows that out of here. Y'all are gonna have some terrible defensive teams. Okay, a good defender, take this down, since y'all don't know this, so you just don't want to respond. A good defender watches the stomach or the numbers right here. You don't watch the ball because I can do this with the ball and you're jumping all over the place and I'm gone. You don't watch my eyes because I can look over here and pass over there. You watch my stomach because I can't go with my stomach here and I'm trying to go here. Has everybody got that? Remember that when we're on the ball, that's important. So ball, body, and eyes. So it's a hard fake and we believe in getting a squeak because a squeak puts them on the balls of their feet where they should be.